Okay, so right, I thought I'd do another follow-up video because oh God, I'm sick of repeating myself. But I mean, uh, when I was doing the counselling studies back in what was it, 2003, 2002, at the college, we talked about boundaries, and we talked about we were educated. Well, we've been taught about. Giving people their personal space. Everybody wants their own personal space. Everybody. There's not one person on this planet that doesn't want their own personal space at some time or another. And that is the reason why we have a bedroom, and that is the reason why we have a WC, a water closet, you know, as in a loo. We have a little private area where we can go. So, I mean, it's a human requirement to have your personal space. And obviously, anything that violates that personal space, whether it is bullying or actually engaging somebody as in uninvolved person, as in a person who is not participating in an event, such as what happened at the Builders Brewery the other day, where this man, or avatar, this is an avatar, decided to come along and start bullying people. He was actually bullying me for a while. He was pushing around, he was pushing into me, and he was typing in the chat that, oh, sorry, I was away from keyboard. I thought, bullshit. That was just, he's just messing with people, right? He was trying to say that he wasn't actually pushing his keys and he was actually following me around. That's nonsense, because he was. Because I moved around a lot and he was following me around. And then he goes and preys on this child. Well, now she had the tag of rejected. She obviously was feeling down and depressed. Now, I've been thinking about this, and I had a bit of a deja vu moment when I started thinking, hang on, I've seen this before. I am sure I've seen this before. Her sitting on a piggy bank or an elephant with and a little thing next to her. I'll put the video in the top of the screen, not the end screen. I'll put it as a related content video link at the top, so you can right click on it and open a new window if you want to watch that later. Right, so I was thinking, I'm pretty sure that I've seen this before, this scene, where she's sitting on this elephant. And now, if she's a real person, yeah, she really needs some sort of psychological help, because she's obviously in the right state, whatever. But I was thinking, could this be a bot? Now, we know what bots are. Bots are quite common in Second Life, and they're quite common on the internet. But a bot is an automated script that will run, it will do certain things to try to basically scam people out of money. Oh, if this was a bot, then I was scammed, because I gave 100 lindens, and I wish I hadn't now. But because I'll tell you why. Because if she was a real person, she would have responded with thank you. She would have sent me a message. All she had to do was click on my little link and profile and say, oh, thank you for that, you know. But I have heard nothing, and I didn't get no message, nothing, and she's not been back. So I'm starting to feel quite sure that she is a bot, not a real person. But having said that, there are children in Second Life, and there are children at the Builders Brewery who are being bullied for real, and are being affected by this violation of their personal space. And personal space is not a trivial matter. It is a major issue because everybody wants to have their personal space. That's the reason they go to the Builders Brewery, because they want to have a little corner somewhere to go and build their models, fix their scripts, test their scripts out. And okay, I've heard the argument. People have said, well, it's a sandbox. People go there to, do all sorts. It's not okay. It's not free reign. It is not free reign. You don't go there and start dragging other uninvolved people into your plans, because that is not what it is. It is a place where there's rules, and the rules are to respect other people who are in the simulator. Right? I'm not going to go over all of them because there's obviously loads and loads and loads of rules. But obviously, you're not supposed to use bad language in the same. You're not supposed to play loud music in the same. You're not supposed to do a lot of things, right? But this personal space issue is a major issue, because if somebody's there and they want to be left alone to do what they came to do, it might be time is money situation. They might have only 2 hours to do what they need to do. They might be have a busy lifestyle. They might be, they might be a mother with a child who's trying to fix something. It might be a child itself that's trying to learn and is very, very, what's the word? Impressionable, easily misled, easily damaged by something like what happened here. So people need to respect other people's personal space, because at the end of the day, you want to have your personal space respected. You don't want people coming along and saying, "Oh, I'm gonna stick you in a cage and start throwing apples at you and all this." It's the Dark Ages, for God's sake. I mean, there was a freaking monkey thing. I didn't even notice it when I was filming actually at the time, but there was a freaking ape, and I'm pretty sure it was him, the guy there. I'm pretty sure he turned into the ape. He was using the ape avatar, and he was taunting this girl. So she's obviously real. But having said that, I just have this weird deja vu feeling that I've seen this situation before. What, 10, 12 years ago? I don't know. But there's some agenda going on here. That it's not superficial. It is not superfluous. It's not just something on the surface. There's something going on behind the scenes. Some of these people who are causing trouble at the Builders Brewery have got an agenda, and their agenda is to come and disrupt some wonderful, kind people who have tried their best to make the Builders Brewery something special for everyone to enjoy. And instead we've got these a-holes coming along and destroying it. It needs to stop. So if I go forwards in this video, damn it, I'm trying to click on the things, turn the sound off. If I go forwards in this video, can't remember what it was now. That guy that was stood there, the bully, him, he changed into some frigging ape. I think it was it? It was later on. It was when I came back later on. It's that guy over there on top of the elephant, taunting that girl. Later on, when I came back, it was somewhere around here. There is it. Taunting her, right? I actually skipped right over it. I didn't even see it. I was focused on this drone in the middle of the picture, right at the top there. Well, if you look down there, there's a frigging ape. I didn't see it because it's behind the cage, right? It's behind the cage, and I didn't really see it properly. But there's a frigging ape, and that is I'm pretty sure that was him again in a different avatar. So let me just see. I was focused on this drone thing. Go back again, right? I didn't notice it when I was recording it, but look over there. There's an ape jumping up and down, and it's him. It's that guy. Right, it's nearly going off the screen again. And my eyesight's not that brilliant. So there he is, jumping up and down, just below the sun, right? You know the sun in the sky and the tree? Just look below the tree. He's jumping up and down in front of this girl. Right, can you see it? I wish I'd seen it at the time. Well, I didn't. But that, I'm pretty sure if I'd put my mouse over that ape thing, whatever it was, it would have been the same guy. Right? Because everyone else is in cages except for him. The girl's in a cage as well, on top of the elephant where she was sat. She's in a cage, he's not. So he was obviously the one doing it. So this is despicable. I'm just going to let this run in the background while I'm talking, actually, because it... I might need to skip forward a bit, actually, because I don't want to publicise text and all that. But there he's down there, you can see him, right, jumping up and down. And I was looking around, I didn't see him. I mean, how could I miss that? Honestly. But I was a little bit rattled, a little bit upset, because I was stuck in a cage over here on the right hand side, right near the umbrellas. I was stuck over here and I was focused on me, and I was looking around myself to see if there's anybody nearby that maybe I could go and ask or talk to, like an admin or something, but I couldn't see anyone. Then somebody showed up much later on. But there was that ape thing, and I think there's two reasons why I ignored the ape. Was because at first I thought it was Drunk Show, because he's got some avatars a bit like that, but no, it wasn't him, because he was sat on the wall. I noticed he was sat on the wall. Yeah, and it's jumping around, look. So every time somebody tries to move over the left hand side, every time somebody tries to move and the cages move, the ape moves and targets them. So yeah, that is a violation of people's personal space. This is a classic example of that. Even though it's a virtual world, it is still them in the avatar. They are still being basically held hostage against their will. They can't do what they came to do. They can't create and build like they were there to do, because they are the uninvolved people who are being hijacked. It's a different kettle of fish when you are participating in a game and you have given your consent. But these people